This DC anti-hero is so dark and scary, he literally makes Punisher look like a bitch. This character's name is Death Wish, and we meet him in Hardware issue 5. This is the milestone universe where Static, Icon, Rocket, etc. reside. One of Hardware's old friends was about to go pay for some pleasure, but he had found his pleasurer dead. She was murdered in cold blood, and the police just assumed that he did it. And so he called up Hardware to try to investigate the case to get justice for this innocent lady. And it turns out this is happening a lot. A bunch of women that get paid to pleasure people are just turning up dead. While Hardware is trying to find out who this killer is, there's also another person trying to find out. We see this fat weirdo trying to pack a bunch of hunting materials until he hears, "Mitch, turn around." You ever see this movie, Mitch? There's this guy. He gets pushed too far, so he decides to push back. Mitch starts saying, "Leave me alone, I paid my debt to society." "You mean the 6 years you served for the essay of a young woman? You haven't paid. You haven't begun to pay. Not for the half-dozen essays you committed that the police couldn't pin on you. Not for the scars that your victims bear to this day." Death Wish then tosses a pistol to Mitch. Mitch says, "What am I supposed to do with this?" And that's when Death Wish gives his signature line, "Blow your brains out, or try to blow out mine. Your decision." Mitch then shoots Death Wish in the face twice, and then it cuts to Death Wish walking away from the scene. We then cut back to Hardware investigating the crime scene where this lady was killed, and Death Wish pulls up to that exact same scene. And so I guess Death Wish assumes that Hardware is the murderer of this woman, so he hands Hardware a gun and says it again, "Blow your brains out or try to blow out mine." Death Wish pretty much hunts down rapists, sex offenders, child abusers, that type of stuff. He has a very tragic origin, and there's a crazy twist at the end of this story. Come back for part 2.